Good afternoon. Please forgive how late this video is. We flew in from Germany on Sunday evening and it's been a bit crazy getting settled in Illinois. We will be here this week and hopefully in Iowa by the weekend. In addition, I am scrambling to get your assignments graded. I'm usually very prompt and you can count on that once I catch up. I like to carefully read each post and all of your written work and give you feedback. I appreciate your patience. News and notes about Module 2. All the work is due by 11:59 Central Standard Time on Sunday, July 12th. The video links that were originally part of this module are not working. They were taken down by the author. I think they're being updated. However, all the work in Module 2 can be done without these videos. So if you have gone in earlier and noticed them and had trouble, they are now gone. And hopefully they will be fixed by next term for the next class to take. I also sent out an email about this issue. There is a discussion post that is due no later than Wednesday. Please include at least 2 APA citations from the reading material this week. I cannot wait to hear about successful versus unsuccessful changes that you have experienced. I have graded all of the discussion posts from last week. A few tips. The syllabus is very clear about the requirements for a discussion post. These may not be exactly the same as your previous classes, so please go back and take a look at that in your syllabus. I also laid it out in the rubric that I used to assess your work. So that same rubric is for every discussion post. So take a look at the rubric and then understand what I'll be looking for moving forward. This is going to be attached to your grade in Blackboard. 2 areas where students lost points were failing to use at least one citation to support your ideas in response to other student work. You used 2 in your original post, two separate citations, to really use the research to support your ideas. And then when you respond, use the research again to support your response. And then the other issue was posting and replying on the same day and not checking back. Most of you asked very good questions in your responses in those posts that you were sending to your classmates, but you were kind of left hanging. And so I require a minimum of 2 responses and I gave full credit for that this time. But if you look at the rubric, full credit for that standard requires more than 2 responses, which means you have 2 formal responses where you're using research to support it. However, it's going to allow for at least 1 back and forth conversation where you ask a question, the student replies to you, and then you as the student reply to them. You were all very kind and supportive to one another in the discussion board, so great work. But also challenge one another and take the time to keep the discussion going when you can. And that's why we really ask you to spread that out over the week. Post by Wednesday, giving people lots of chances to read through several different posts and then responding. The summary in Module 2 is a great way for you to synthesize all of the readings that you're doing this week. There are many common themes, and so you're going to use this graphic organizer to create an executive summary of your study this week. The focus of the week is root cause analysis. You are being asked to treat the cause and not the symptom of problems at your school. The focus is on the adult actions of the leaders and the teachers. Of course, you're going to be analyzing student data for that, but you are going to be really looking at the PowerPoint and the other articles about how to make school change to design your root cause analysis worksheet. I recently updated these documents, and you will see an example that will guide you as you complete the worksheet. Excuse me. Each week you are adding to your final project in this course, and each module requires that you complete a step. I hope that helps you navigate Module 2. Please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Many of you are with questions, and I'm always available to help. I can do a phone conversation, I can email with you, and I can even Zoom. This week, the Bible verse I would like to share is Philippians 4:6 through 7. As your districts plan for the fall, and my daughter begs to go to college in Washington, D.C., it's very easy to become overwhelmed with worry and fear. But really, in those situations, we need to pray. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything that we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. Have a productive week. I'm looking forward to reading all of your work. Take care.